Aren't those so pretty? Hello, my friends! I am so excited for today's video. So it is officially fall, it is officially October, and we are planning a trip to the pumpkin patch this weekend. So I thought I would do a creative, fun fall eye that is more pumpkin inspired. If you haven't checked out my video already, I did a previous video on doing a pumpkin spice latte inspired eye that was more subtle, it was softer. This one is gonna be fun, way more festive, and so I'm glad you guys decided to join me. So let's get started. So today what I'm doing is I already have my foundation on, and I've got my brows done, and I also did some loose powder, and I'll put that in the description below. So I'm gonna finish my face after I'm done doing my eyes. But I am excited because, well, my little sister is letting me use today her Morphe, see all my smudgy fingerprints, Morphe James Charles. And look at this, it's so pretty. I'm gonna open this up for you. Ooh. Aren't those so pretty? They're so beautiful. There are tons of pretty colors in here, and I'm so excited to get to dive into them. And I'm actually gonna even use one of the colors that's called Halloween, which is so fitting for today. So let's get started. First I'm gonna prime, and you guys know I love my Makeup Forever eye primer. Keeps my oily eyelids from being too oily. I'm going to now go over my primer with Eyeshadow Base Primer from NYX. Same one that I always use and I love. Just take my Beauty Blender and blend it out. Take off any additional product that I don't need. Okay, next, now I'm gonna dive into the palette. I'm gonna take my brush, and I'm right here on the crease or the transitional color. I'm gonna go ahead and use this really rad color, and it's kind of a cool name. It's called 518. I'm sure it's something that's significant to James Charles, I'm assuming, but it's this really cool pumpkin orange color. Ooh. Can you guys see that? It's so pretty. This eye is gonna be so fun. This is gonna be perfect for pumpkin patch. That is definitely pumpkin inspired. Remember, I always say this, you're gonna measure it out. So you just put your brush, go right here, and go boop. That's kind of around where you want to start. It always looks like a hot mess in the beginning. Remember, you're just gonna stay kind of on the outside of your eyes, and then enough where you can see it. I have hooded eyelids, so I need to bring up the color just a little bit more than most people might be able to. You wanna make sure you don't go past here, don't go past here, blend it out. So now I'm gonna go into Halloween. It's this beautiful, dark, metallic color. So I'm excited to see what the pigment actually looks like once I put on my eyes. So I'm taking my flat brush to give me more control, because I'm gonna pat it on the inside, going toward the middle, and then I'll go back in with a darker color to give me some definition in my creases. Oh, and another way to get metallics to really pop, once you put your brush in the eyeshadow, you'll take a water bottle, spritz it. Wow, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. That's perfect. also be considered like your all over lid color as well. But I just tend to stop a little bit and blend it out because I'm gonna go back in and do a darker color. Can you see that? It's beautiful. Blend it out. Okay, now I'm gonna go back into the corners of my eyes with a little bit of a darker shade. It's gonna be called Code James. So again, I think this might be one of his favorite colors. Not sure why it's named that, but maybe I'll find out some more information and put it down in the description below. So I'm gonna take this brush from Tarte and go ahead and dip that in. You guys see that? It really looks like a deep, darker pumpkin color. So not so bright, leaning on the yellow side. It's leaning more toward the orange side. Ooh, that's looking so pretty. All those colors definitely remind me of the pumpkin patch. I'm gonna go in and blend. So I'm gonna go underneath now and I'm going to actually line back with that Halloween color. I want the metallics under my eyes. Take the bottom of this brush, dip it in, and spritz. I feel like a pumpkin princess. Now I'm gonna take this little tiny brush and I'm gonna go back and dip into a darker color just for the corners, the outsides, and then feather my way up just a little bit to give me a guide, because I'm gonna go back in with some black eyeliner and I'm dipping this brush into a really cool color called Benny. A little bit of the wing, it just helps give me a guide, and it also gives it a more smudgy look underneath for a more smoky look effect. Okay, now you can choose your favorite eyeliner of your choice. I'm gonna do a little winged liner, like I always do, that works for me. And of course I'm using my favorite L'Oreal. It's the gel liner, and I'll put it in the description below. Remember, when you're going to do your eyeliner, if you're more new at doing a cat eye look or doing a wing liner, you're gonna go ahead and do a little triangle. Like that, that's the best way to do it to give you the most control. Now I'm gonna go underneath. I'm just gonna smudge a little bit on the outsides, going in between my lashes as much as possible. This opens your eyes more when you do a little bit on the outsides. This is bringing it all the way in, which will kind of enclose your eyes a little bit more. But hey, if you got big, beautiful eyes, you wanna do that, go for it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit of highlighter right up here by my brow bone. I'm gonna be dipping this brush in a color called So Good. Just gonna be careful not to get it up into your brows. This is looking great. Next, falsies. Okay, so you can go back and curl them if you need to. These look great to me and don't need any curling. So I'm just gonna go back in and do a little bit of mascara to zhuzh up my lashes into my falsies, and then do my bottom lashes as well, which I'll probably do last because I need to put some concealer on, do some highlight, do some blush, and do some bronzer. Okay, so now we're gonna finish the whole face. Go ahead and clean up right underneath your eyes. for any fallout. And just so you guys know, I always do my eyes first and then do my whole face. That's the way I do my makeup routine because a lot of fallout happens on my eyes and gets on my cheeks. And makeup is so expensive and I don't want to wipe it away. So, but for time's sake, I'm doing it opposite for this video. Bye Bye Concealer. Take my brush. And I've talked about it before. Go underneath the eyes and swoop up, and then right here. And then go ahead and blend it. You don't want too much product because it's going to give you more wrinkles and tend to sit in them. Take your beauty blender. My eyes look wide awake now. Okay, now I'm gonna do some contouring with my bronzer. Do some blush. We'll start right here and work your way up, kind of like if you're highlighting a little bit. You do them on the apple of your cheeks. Go ahead and blend. Now I'm going to go ahead and highlight with one of James Charles colors called Face, and it's in the same palette. Oh yeah, that's pretty. It's definitely subtle, but really pretty. It's on my nose. And Cupid's bow. And then I'm gonna put some in the inner of my eyes, just to kind of brighten them up. Now I'm gonna top everything off with doing my bottom lashes. Wait for that to dry, and then spritz my face and set it. And now I'm gonna keep my lips simple just to keep my eyes popping. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner and then gloss it off. And voila! Woo! And that is the whole look. You can see the orange, you can see the darker orange, and that beautiful metallic called Halloween right in the center and on the bottom. Now you are pumpkin patch ready. Look at these eyes. And then the highlighter. And it's all from his palette. This is an amazing palette. I can't wait to do more inspired eyes from this. And also, let's say you do want to pop on your lip color, go ahead and maybe go for a dark plum, something that leans maybe more toward the purples would be kind of cool for Halloween or for a pumpkin patch. Again, this is just something fun, something festive. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment below. If you love this video, give it a good thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Maybe there's something you would love to see in a future video, but let me know. Let's stir community. Remember, you are loved, you are valued, and you bring something to the table, my friend. So until next time, bye.